And now I'd like to introduce my jiu-jitsu brother and man to first bring you the first online training school. I realize all schools do it. This guy was the first to bring it to a school. Jay Zeballos. He is the lead instructor at our school and has been doing jiu-jitsu for about
close to 20 years.
20 years. And he's a good guy. So now it's time for me to choke him. Everybody has snappy names for things, but I just call it an alligator choke, only because it looks a lot like the way alligators will kill prey. The roll happens. So there's a lot of baiting to this. When you get up to the higher belts like that, you can't just pull your basic moves. It really never works. So you kind of have to bait your opponent into doing something and setting it up. So what I want to do here is we start open guard, and we start rolling, and we're moving around. What I'll do is I'll get a good cross grip, okay, on his lapel. Now, here's a good code for the angle. I like to keep my top knuckle on his collarbone. Boom. That's kind of my guide on every human that I roll with. That's the guide, the knuckle bone and collarbone, okay? Now what I'll do is, I'll come in here and I'll put my foot on the outside of his lapel of his pants while I'm holding him. What this does is this gives my opponent a clean shot at a pass. If you offer a lot of people passes, they'll take it. So what I'll do is I'll come here. He might go for the pass, yep, exactly like that. What I'll do is I'll fling my elbow up and pull my shoulder to his shoulder. Bang. What I'm going to do then with my left hand, and the most important part of the move, is I'm going to come in underneath his right arm. So we're shoulder to shoulder. I'm going to come in underneath his right arm, and I'm going to come up inside behind his head. So I've got like this crazy cross my arms with his neck in the way. I'm then going to tuck my head, and my head will follow my arm. Underneath, I sprawl my legs, and I roll him over. Boom! And I flatten out. If you don't flatten out, your opponent can continue to roll you. If you flatten out, he can't. I then just bring up and bring his head to the chest. See that little move right there? That's what finishes the deal. Again, from that angle. I get my cross grip. I'm using my open guard to keep him at bay. I give him a pass. He takes it. I go shoulder to shoulder, elbow up high. Left hand comes through and under on back of his head. On back of his head. My head follows under. I roll. Boom. There's the choke. I got to be flat. Our bodies are like 9 o'clock or 6 o'clock. I'm sorry, 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Here's the choke.